what's going on, guys? It's Ethan Yorke here, and I have a video for you today, and it's about school. And a long time ago, I made a Call of Duty commentary, kind of bashing people that get bad grades, and it was kind of a tutorial on how to get good grades, and just get good grades in school in general. And right now, now that I'm in high school, I have to address something to any of you guys going into high school. I'm addressing a specific few out there, mainly Death Knell Studios, Gamer Gang 1999. This is to you guys. You guys are some of my, you're my friends, and I appreciate your viewing, you watch my videos, and I know this isn't comedic, but it's just something I have to get off my chest. I want you guys, I wish everybody was like me. I know that sounds selfish, but I wish everybody had a trait that was like mine, and that, in a sense, that everybody knew what they were going to do when they're my age, freshmen in high school, if you didn't know. I wish people would do that. It would be nice, because then it would allow flexibility in the school system for what they can teach. For me, in school right now, I'm getting bad grades. I'm going to be honest here. I have a couple A's, 1 B, a C, and a D. Plus. The plus really matters here. But it's the beginning of the semester, I'm not really stressed, but lately I've been having motivation problems in school, and to any of you guys going into high school, I just want to let you know it's going to happen. Especially people like me who's into filmmaking, acting, game design, graphic design, Photoshop, stuff like that. It's going to happen. Motivation loss half of these subjects don't even apply to me. English used to apply to me, but we don't write stories anymore. I would prefer English to have a little bit of a playwriting aspect to it, so I can write my stories and get feedback on how I can make the dialogue better, stuff like that. I know it's a director type class that I'm trying to, imply here, but I wish English was more like that. Instead of, for example, what we had to do was read a book and respond to 3 quotes in the book, and that was an essay. And I'm not saying it's a bad essay, alright? I'm just saying that the topic wasn't my preferred. I did it. I didn't do it right. I did 2 quotes instead of 3. I'm going to be honest, I was kind of aware it was 3. I was kind of like, he's probably 3, huh? Ah, screw it. But, I lost 10 points because of that. No big deal. I have a B in the class. Not that bad. Actually, from my standards, it is pretty bad. But, the high school, in general, is just awful for me. I can't do algebra. I'm decent at algebra. The class is a bit slow for me. I'm just, I know some of the things before. I just choose not to pay attention because I'm like, look, I've learned this stuff before. I don't want to learn it over again, especially now with my career path picked out. I don't want to mess with this stuff. Like the famous quote from Justine Trudeau. He said that he wants to be a pilot when he grows up. He wants to be in the Air Force. And he said, look, man, I don't want to learn about algebra. I want to learn about aerodynamics. And, as simple as that quote is, I really respect him for saying that because it's really what I'm feeling, but for a different subject. I've been into filmmaking, acting, blah, blah, blah. I've said this a million times before. And, I'm into that stuff. Not the stuff that they're trying to teach me. Spanish? Ooh, foreign languages have never been my thing. The only foreign language I've ever really respected is Italian, but Spanish, I don't want to get into the whole, I'm not trying to be racist here, so I'm not even going to touch on the subject what I think about Spanish. But if you want to know what I think about them teaching us Spanish, then I'll make a video on it. Just let me know in the comments and I'll do it. But, Spanish, health, it's a fun class. I like the teacher. He's a funny dude. It's a lot of busy work, but I respect him, so I respect his class. Not saying I don't like my other teachers, but he's a standout guy, and I really like him. PE, that's just so I don't end up like looking like a bouncy ball. So I like that class. Plus, it's the same as my health teacher, so yeah. And like algebra and math, and doesn't really apply to me. I mean, last time I checked, I'm not going to have to do a quadratic formula when I'm filming something. And I'm not saying I'm going to make it big as a filmmaker. I have way too much confidence in myself. I'm a very selfish person. If you watch my old videos, you would know that. But if I do get into my preferred field, which would be directing, not acting. Acting is like a second, third, fourth major maybe, behind like entertainment, business, game design, illustration, or screenwriting, something like that. Which, by the way, I don't know how many majors you can have in college, but I just want you guys to lay out what you, it's just, I wish people would be prepared. And speaking of prepared, I have a little, oh crap, that was close, oh my god. I have a little something for you. I didn't make this, but if you guys are interested in filmmaking, acting, game design, here, let me read off the majors for you here. Jeez, this thing is huge. Alright, if you guys are interested in acting, advertising, animation and visual effects, architecture, art education, art history, fashion, fine art, game design, graphic design, illustration, industrial industry, interior architecture, landscape architecture, motion pictures and television, holler. Multimedia communications, music production and sound design for visual media, photography, web design and new media, or athletics. Oh my god, that was ridiculous. If you guys are interested in any of those majors, I recommend you check out the link down below, which is Academy of Art University in San Francisco. It's their website. Now, I do want to let you guys know, for me, the reason I'm losing motivation and not wanting to try is because this school has a 100% acceptance rate. So I can get all Fs, but I'm not going to do that. I'm not that kind of person that's just going to blow off school because I know I have a free ticket to college. But I'm not that kind of person. But I've been getting lazy lately now that I've been getting in to, like, I'm like, look, these are the stats here. This giant freaking book that I got for free is, it's telling me all this information. And I'm not too worried about getting in, obviously, because it's a 100% acceptance rate. But I don't know. I'm losing motivation here. So just let me guys know this is free. All you have to do is go to their website. It should say sign up for a free pamphlet? Something like that. You can go click on it, and you can just put in your address and your birth date and your phone number, which, by the way, they will call you at school. It's happened to me like twice. So, Academy of Art, if you're watching this, stop calling me. Please, thank you. Ethan Yorke, yeah, take me off the list. 661, Jamachin Compompi, that's my number. No, but I want you guys to go on your college's website and see if they have one of these sign up for a free pamphlet thing. And obviously this is a bit more than a pamphlet, but I want you guys to get ready for the future. Because it's going to be like, boom, it's going to punch you in the face like Mike Tyson before he bit some dude's ear off, because that was creepy. So yeah, just let me know. I want to prepare people, because reality hits you hard, bro. No, reality, it might be a scary thing. I haven't experienced it yet, but I'm trying to prepare. I'm like a doomsday prepper, except doomsday is the future. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's a little different. I'm going to have a hilarious video. I'm going to be honest. I've been thinking about this all day. I might have to have Yoni come over, so it might not even come out till the weekend. I don't even think Yoni's going to want to help me. Yoni, if you're out there, because I'm probably not going to talk to you on Xbox later today. No, just cut this part out. I'll tell you later. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember, Academy of the Art University in San Francisco. 100% acceptance rate. I think per major, like for 6 semesters, because I want to get a master's degree, it's kind of expensive. So get your finances in line if you really do want to go to this school. It's a bit expensive, but I think it's going to be worth it. 100% acceptance rate. But living in San Francisco is ridiculously expensive. I'm sorry, for a 1-bedroom apartment, it should not cost $1,900. I'm just ranting here. I need to get my finances in line if I really do want to get into the school, though. That's, you know, I'm not saying I'm doing YouTube for money, but it's definitely a motivational factor. If I can make a decent amount of money a year doing the things that I like to help me pay for school, then that's awesome, man. But I know I'm a couple years off of going to college. I'm not going to go until about 2016, which is going to be when I'm 18. If I have a car, hopefully, then I can, you know, just drive over there with my stuff and be like, I'm here! What you gonna do about it? But yeah, so I appreciate you guys going out and doing what I asked you, if you even do it. I apologize for the long video. You guys aren't used to like 10 minutes. So I'll see you guys later. Have a nice day.